Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in. We're going to tap into the Divine Masters energies and frequencies. Please, Divine Masters, Wisdom Keepers, Ancient Souls, I call upon you. As always, we've already called them in. Please reveal to us and to the collective what they need to know. Just be open to receive. Kuan Yin, Melchizedek. So, enlightened action. Enlightened action. Lotus flowers are significant. So remember to choose compassion and move forward with grace. And divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. Ooh, they might be getting ready to mow the lawn. Hopefully not. If not, I'll just cut this short. Kuan Yin. They haven't mowed our lawn in a while, and I can't keep up with when they decide to show up. Kuan Yin, the incandescent one. I've worked with Kuan Yin in many different meditative states through Divine Light Meditation, Ophenia and Sakal on YouTube. I highly recommend. Very activating, very powerful, and they have been part of my journey. Kuan Yin, where are you? Q maybe? They really have this organized in an interesting way. Melchizedek came out yesterday, so there's a significance with Melchizedek coming out 2 days in a row. Yeah, they're gonna start mowing. I have to go to a part 2. We'll see. Enlightened one, enlightened action. Choose compassion, move forward with grace. All right, Kuan Yin. Sometimes Kuan Yin is a being of pure consciousness and love. She's a pure consciousness of compassion and love who is loved and loved all over, especially in the East. The Bhadavavidas are part of the Buddhist traditions, but are very similar to the Western concept of angels. I'll be right back. All right, this is the first time I've actually paused the video, so yes, change of scenery. They're getting ready to mow the lawn and they're weed whacking, so Kuan Yin. We're going to finish this video with Kuan Yin, and then we had Melchizedek, okay? As I knock crystals over. I'm just keeping it real. Keep it real. All right, we're not going to worry about that. All right. Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin. All right. A being of pure compassion and love who is loved all over the world, especially in the East, Bhadavista, I think we said that, the part of Buddhism traditions, but are very similar to the Western concept of angels. Okay? Let's see here. Yes, beings of light and brilliance who will do anything they can to lead those who call upon them into a space of peace and harmony. Kuan Yin has grace and a pearly white light that surrounds her. Let's bring that up again. All right. She can help us step into an embrace of care, compassion, forgiveness. All right. And if we've been hurt or disappointed by any other person, she will help us move into a non-reactive space so that we can stay connected to the light as we move forward. And she has been a huge benefit in my journey. So thank you to Kuan Yin on many levels, okay? So if you're feeling someone or something difficult at this time, the best way you can move forward is by going beyond seeking to understand why something is the way it is or the way someone is the way they are, all right? And it's time to move beyond that, the behavior or the mistakes or the challenges that are happening around you. So don't be pulled back into the misery or the fear that is coming to you from outside, okay? All right, because people will love to do that. It's always, yeah. Don't get back in the fucking swamp with them, okay? Refuse to operate at that level. You're better than that, okay? You've gone beyond that, okay? And you keep kind of dipping back or going back, you're gonna get really fucking uncomfortable. So choose to take the enlightened action for the sake of your own inner peace, okay? Know that you can be compassionate and forgiving without having to excuse somebody else's behavior. So quit excusing other people's behavior. Quit doing that, okay? I think an orb just came through. And the weed whacker, okay? It's more about stepping onto your own path and recognizing that you cannot allow your own wellness, well-being, and peace to be affected by somebody else's behavior or by the outcome of a situation that is beyond your control. Choose to move forward in your life with grace and peace, realizing that if you allow yourself to get pulled in, it will only cause more hurt and anguish for you. And the best, most enlightened act you can perform is to move on with grace, compassion, and forgiveness as your North Star. The energy of Kuan Yin is here to guide you and guide you in this composed, light-filled way. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Again, been a huge part of my journey. Melchizedek is here now. We'll finish this reading with Melchizedek. We'll probably do 2 cards. Melchizedek, please, and thank you again. This archetype, Melchizedek, this energy, this frequency came through yesterday. This is higher learning and committing to your vision through study. Melchizedek, whose name means the King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible. All right, the one who initiated all the heart teachers who came after him. He is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls, and also in the Kabbalic text and the Zohar. He is an ancient gatekeeper of light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path take the initiatory steps to align with the light. He is the leader of the spiritual group called the Order of the Melchizedeks, the divine order of light beings, angels, and masters, including Archangel Michael and Yeshua, Jesus the Christ, who worked in congregation to bring in the light and the energy into the world. These beings are the keepers of the Christ light, the Christ consciousness, the Holy Spirit energy. Your message, beautiful soul, is you're being encouraged to dive into your spiritual study. We said this before. It could be through videos like this, tarot readings, oracle readings, superconscious conversations. Whatever it is, just dive deep in how you want to and are being called and led to work on that study. Okarashi, don't skim the surface, go deeper and go deeper. Peel the layers back. For there is important information out there that will support you in taking your path and your skills to the next level. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know, but the universe wants you to study, to be with self, to understand it a little bit more before taking that deep leap into the unknown. When you study, you demonstrate how committed you are to the spiritual path. And when you are committed, the universe will present you with opportunities that will take you further along the path and towards a feeling of fulfillment and purpose. If you are intending to work in a particular field, ask yourself, is there anything you need to read up on before or study before you step out? If so, or if something springs to mind, like again, the calls, the pulls, the nudges, the downloads, take note. And that might be your next step. I will use this as a quick example. Again, having many Akashic Record readings with a beautiful mentor, teacher, and guide, and was really called and guided not only to have those experiences, not just for the exchange of information, but to know, not knowing in the moment that was, again, the jumping off point. Now I'm in the mastery class and stepping forth into adding that particular tool to the toolbox. I didn't have any idea that was the case when this started. As you probably don't know, it's like taking Reiki, receiving Reiki, but now being activated and getting the energy systems awakened and tuned on, or listening to tarot readings and oracle pulls. And now that's what I love to do. Just taking this information and this knowledge, and how I learn is not necessarily by books. I'm a video and audio learner. So just dive deep. Listen to the information that is in resonance. Don't force it. You'll know. You'll be in it an hour in and you'll be like, what did I just learn? Remember, you'll be receiving information that's beyond the conscious mind. You will receive the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the remembrance at a subconscious level. And so that's what I think when Melchizedek is coming through and saying this divine knowledge, this devotion to your study, whatever you're called to do, don't do it for the next fucking certificate. Do it because it's inspiring you. You feel like it's going to nourish you. You're going to activate something within you because you have this full soul resonance with it. Does that make sense? A lot of energy right now. So again, you're gonna feel this no matter what. I'm getting really hot and sweaty, hotter than I was outside. So I can feel these energies right now in the field, in the system. So thank you to Kuan Yin and Melchizedek and any of the other beautiful beings of light that have been with us in this transmission. And always know what you know, see what you see, and hear what you hear, and feel what you feel, and know it's all real. And there's magic within you and all around you in every now moment. And you are totally and perfectly safe to tap into that magic of self, that manifestation, that magician within, okay? Haya no koria she yoko wa mahia na iakaria huwa iakaria shurkone moki na komokia na kamakia karia mokoa ya uakia na ya na chi ayaka yaka Akani akana ohamaka anikana komaka yanato ayako maya nakaya nata aniako haya natuhanata aniako wahanyata ko wahanyata aniako hanya natiaka naha iako wahanya kahawanati yahawana ayanatu. Some extra codes, 1212 for those that were still hanging out. You got a little extra something. There you go. Thank you to the team. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.